Another grand rising. Beautiful morning down here in South Florida. This is D-Rock from the Sun. This is going to be my first video in a whole new direction because I'm starting this channel over. It'll still be in nature, but it'll kind of be more of my thoughts, philosophies, concepts, ideas, just kind of capturing notes and thoughts from my future self, the future version of me, if that makes any sense. So I'm starting over, not because I lost direction, but because I think I found a new one. It's this guiding light, this intuition that it's been kind of festering up inside me for these, probably for the past year or so, past couple of years. I've really become more in touch with nature, trying to reconnect to the source. So I felt this change coming for a while. And I think I'm finally going to bring it to fruition. It's time to start living each day as if it were new. Every day we're greeted with a new sunrise. Every day is nature is changing. So why can't we? I think it's natural. I think it's part of our evolution as a being here on this planet. I mean, every day the sun is different, right? It changes constantly. Every wave is slightly different. It breaks at a slightly different angle. The sand underneath it has moved. Each wave has a different curl, has a different barrel, flows slightly different, even though it may not be noticeable. But it changes the beach, it reshapes the area. Like, this beach has changed quite a bit over these past couple months. I remember one week the water was way up here. There was a whole bunch of seaweed, the sand was different. There's like a big drop now down to the ocean where there wasn't before. It's okay to change, start over, start something new. I finally accepted that. It's really when you're stagnant or when nothing changes, that's where you can run into issues. So this is the start of the new version of me. First of the month, 1st of November. Yesterday was Halloween, so it's kind of like the death of the old me. The ghosts of the past have been released. This journey towards, I guess, a new sense of enlightenment. But it feels right. I can't really explain it. Over these past couple of years, I've become more in touch with nature, more tapped in, more connected to the source. I feel like that's kind of what I've been missing. I know a couple of years ago, I was feeling stagnant. I've been living in the same place for the past 8 years. I'm not renewing my lease. So it's time to move move on to something different. Time to go after new goals in my life. Everything that I wanted before up until this point, I don't want anymore. It's weird. Tapping in the source has kind of helped me reconnect with myself, remember what I want. And this quote from Confucius finally makes sense to me, where basically it states, and I'm paraphrasing here because I can't remember exactly, there are 2 lives that we experience, and the second one begins when we realize that we only have one to live. I've heard that quote a few times in the past. It didn't really register until recently, over this past year. I think I am embarking on my second life. Taking full advantage of what we have, being grateful for what we have, and trying to experience it fully. That's what this channel is going to be about, kind of behind the scenes of this second life that I'm embarking on, kind of like my thoughts, my ideas, just random streams of consciousness as I kind of go throughout the day. And this will be the behind the scenes of the new, oh, I almost just spilled my coffee, the new authentic self. But I'll still be out in nature for all these videos, because I feel like that's where I think the best. That's where I can tap into good ideas. That's where I get the energy. Because we receive a lot of information from the sun. In our surrounding environment and nature. Because right now, as you can see, I'm grounding, kind of getting myself ready for the day. So this may be kind of random. This may be a little messy. But I know as I continue along this new path, I'll figure it out. The light will illuminate in front of me as I walk it. And just living each day as if it were new. There's something about that where you can just learn so much. Really helps you grow. And embracing the discomfort of not being in your comfort zone. Just as the sun comes up each day, you can start new. Reinvent yourself, reimagine yourself, reconnect with who you're supposed to be. Something a lot of us are scared to do. Something a lot of us don't have the opportunity to do. Or sometimes it's something we're not even aware of that we can do. Or it's something that we ignore. Everything I thought I wanted up until this point, I actually don't want anymore.